when she gets here, she's like, hey, why don't we go have some lunch and drinks? So when we're in the car, I tell my daughter, hey, we'll go to the museum tomorrow. We're gonna go eat. You would have thought, I don't know, like, I said we were going to Disney and then decided we weren't going. Like, she was hysterical crying, and she was like, I hate my life. This is the worst day ever. And I'm like, girl, you're being dramatic. Like, I promise we'll go tomorrow. Anyway, I was feeling bad, but I was like, I promise we'll go. So we went to eat. We went at some drinks because it was like, yesterday was like really beautiful out, and we had like, it was like windy but really sunny, so we were like out by like a fire pit sitting outside at the restaurant. And then we went to the mall and walked around, and she was so through. So she eventually got over it, but whatever. So today I woke up and I was like, okay, my husband's leaving for work and he's gonna be gone for a week. So I was like, why don't we spend time with Daddy and go to the museum tomorrow? Well, that didn't go over well. So I was like, okay, fine. Well, the museum closes at 5, and Dad was like, my husband was like, hey, my boy's coming over, can you cook us dinner? And he was like, can you make steak, baked potatoes, corn on the cob, and broccoli? And I was like, okay. So I got like a super late start today, and I was like, okay, we gotta go get my niece. So I drove to my sister's. I think we got to her like 2, and the museum closed at 5. So we got to the museum like 2:30, and they had the best time ever. But like, I really felt like there was so much to do and see. Like 3 hours would have been good. I think like 4 would have been like perfect. So it closed at 5, and then I was like in 5 o'clock traffic. They were like sleeping in the back. I had to go to the supermarket with them sleeping, go get all the ingredients for dinner, rush home because his friend was coming at 7, cook dinner, and they needed to leave at 9 to get on the road because they were going out of state. So my feet hurt because I've been like walking all day. I'm exhausted. And then I ended up keeping my granddaughter. So she's in the room with Dallas now. My niece did not want to spend the night. So, oh my God. And then I had a doctor's appointment that I've been waiting, you know, like to get a doctor's appointment is like crucial. And like, I was waiting like a month for this appointment, and it completely slipped my mind. And just right before I was filming, I was checking my email and I saw that I missed it, and I'm like, so now I have a no-show, and I'm so furious because I'm gonna get charged like $25. So now the next time I can get in is the end of April, and I'm just irritated. So anyway, tomorrow we have doctor's appointments, the both of us, because we both need new glasses. And then I'm gonna go pick up my niece again, and I'm gonna take her out for ice cream with my granddaughter. so furious with me. She always says that I need to learn how to say no, and I do. I don't say no. I don't say no like nearly enough like I should. And it's so funny because my granddaughter was like, I don't want to go home, I want to stay with grandma, and I was so tired. And honestly, like, I was feeling like I don't want to wake up early in the morning. My daughter sleeps in, and I don't want to be up late. Like, I'm just tired. But my daughter was like, Mom, you can say no. She doesn't have to stay. And I was like, but can I? She's over there with these like sad puppy dog eyes. Like, please, I don't want to go home. I want to be with grandma. I was like, okay, fine. You can stay. It's just like earlier, my grandson was here, and I felt so bad because I was like, well, if I take her and I don't take him, like, he's gonna have no one to play with. And I just felt like super like guilty. And my husband was like, he's fine, he can spend time with dad, he's fine. Like, you don't need to be running yourself. And he's rough because he would be like running all around and not listening. Like, the three girls were like just in sync. It was a lot keeping my eye on them too, but with him it would not have been pleasant for me. So I was like, okay. So I gave them baths, and now they're in bed watching TV in my daughter's room. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna film because I filmed last night 2 videos or 3 videos, and the sound was awful. So I think I mentioned before, like, I have like an iPhone 15, and I was having a hard time finding adapters to work with it, right? So I had to like return 2 that I bought from Amazon, and then I bought one from Five Below, and I was like, oh, perfect, it's working. Well, I did a video, and the sound was awful. Like, it was like super low, and it was like a humming in the back, and I was like, oh, you gotta be shitting me. Like, I just went to bed. I was just so sad. So okay, sorry about that. I have no idea why the dogs are barking. So I don't even remember. I literally don't remember what I was talking about. Crap. I think it was about my mic. Okay, so yeah, so I ended up just going to bed, and then before I went to bed, I went on Amazon, and I was like looking, and I just ordered like another adapter, and so far this one is working, so wonderful. Because I was like, well, worst case scenario is I'll have to go back to filming on my iPhone 11, that phone I gave my daughter. And but I don't think like her iCloud is whatever, like, it doesn't upload to my iPad, so whatever. I'm glad this seems to be working, and I'm happy about that. So tired. guys all have to clean up and then whatever. But I don't know what happened. It's just been getting out of control. She had company, and then I went in her room, and like her picture was like tilted to the side. Like I don't know what they were doing in there. You can barely see the floor. They had like a tent up. Like there was just stuff everywhere. I had already like stripped all her sheets off the bed because I was like, I'm gonna wash them. So I washed all her sheets and I just put them on the bed, but I did not actually make her bed. I just like folded them there. Well, everything was hanging off. Oh God, I'm sorry, I'm watching the news and it's like super depressing. I'm feeling like I'm not feeling too wonderful right now. So I'm not gonna like stay on too long. And I literally forgot what I was talking about again. Oh God. So anyway, so I feel like I need to take it easy tomorrow. I will probably, I don't know. Like I feel, so part of it also is like I feel guilty. I'm like, she's on spring break and I want to be doing like all these things with her and doing a lot of stuff. And now I'm like, oh my God, tomorrow's freaking Thursday. We hardly did anything. So I put all this pressure on myself. And I don't know why I do that, but I feel guilty that like I'm not doing a million, like every day up early doing a million things. I do though want her to sleep in because I'm like, hey, it's spring break. You do not have to wake up at 6 o'clock every day. So I'm like letting her sleep in and stuff. But I don't know. That's why I was feeling like, and I'm always like sick of doing the park. I feel like it's boring. So I feel like we'll go have ice cream, and then I don't know. I'll play it by ear because my sister's working, my daughter's working, and then it's just gonna be me with the three of them again. So I feel like the park is probably gonna be like the best thing. Like I don't want to like do anything crazy, like going to like amusement park or anything like that by myself, especially because you know, I have like health issues and I can't really like walk around a whole lot, and then I have whatever, I have like all these issues, so I don't want to get into it, but yeah, I don't know. I have to see. Maybe I'll look online and see like what's to do. Let me show you guys my set. I bought this. Let me see if I can set up. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys my sweater. I'm obsessed with it. I don't know if you can tell, but it has like blue and like bling studs. Dallas. I love it. So I bought this sweater online and I returned it like 2 or 3 times because I was like, I ordered this sweater and it has a hole in it, so I was like so mad and I returned it. So then I got another one and had a hole on it. I returned it. The third sweater came and had a hole in it, and I said, now wait a minute, the hole is in the same spot. So I told my daughter, she came over and I was like, dude, I ordered this sweater 3 times, like what is going on? It has a hole in the same spot. And she's like, Mom, it's a dumb hole. I'm like, oh, what hole? Like, why would someone make this? What is the point of it? And she was like, it's the style. And I'm like, why? Like, why? You can't see my bracelets. Like, what is the point of it?